Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Larissa. If you're new here, I make lifestyle content, I guess. I'm not sure how to title my YouTube page, but today I'm going to be talking about something very exciting, something that I have been praying for the past 2 years, to be honest. I recently visited Virginia, specifically Lynchburg, for my graduate school. It's in Lynchburg. It's Liberty University. It is a non-denominational Christian school. I've heard about it from someone I really hold dear to me, and they were recommending, actually multiple people, they were recommending it to me, and I said, yes, let's just do it. Let's visit it. I applied actually before I visited because I didn't know if I was going to be able to visit at any point before I start school, nor did I know if I was gonna be able to go in person or online at the time. So I decided to just apply and I got in. It's a rolling admission basis. So I applied, I got in, and I think every 3 months they would reach out to me and say, hey, we're having a preview. These are the dates. Are you able to make it? And I feel like I would start and be like, yes, let's do it, but not be able to go, unfortunately. But I was able to go, I think 3 weeks ago that you're watching this video. So I'm just beyond excited to talk to you guys about my experience there, the graduate preview, the program that I'm applying in, but also what I had observed over there while I was there for I think 3 days fully. But let's get started. So I'm gonna be looking down because I have my script in my laptop, but also I have some pictures on my phone that I want to talk about and make sure that I go through all the things that I need to go through. So first thing I wanted to talk about is backstory. Before my husband and I went to visit the school, we were looking at it online and we were really worried that the environment would be very different from where we live right now. So we live in Massachusetts. The community that we have, it's well built, I guess. It's really awesome, and I love the people that we're friends with, and everybody's so supportive of us. So we really felt a little bit of sadness knowing that we would be leaving that for a couple of years. But another thing that I would mention is that when we were looking at the photos online, it seemed like it was a deserted place. It seemed like there was nothing to do there, no activity, no weekend activities. I feel like it had no life. So I had personally lived in a town where there was a college, but it's a small town. Basically every summer or every break, the town is so quiet because all of the students go back home. So there's basically nobody in the common or shops, etc. So in the summertime, I would have to travel all the way up to Boston to interact with people my age, which, to be honest, I never really interacted with people my age back in my town. Anyways, so we're looking at photos online. I don't even know where we were looking at it, but it seemed like everything was super deserted, no life there, and it just didn't really make sense for us to move there. And I remember vividly, my husband was like, I really don't want to go, babe, because it seemed like it was dead. And I also was like, oh man, that is actually true. But I'm going to talk more about what I found, or the difference from the picture to the life there, I guess, from what we've experienced. So first off, I just want to say the campus was absolutely beautiful. If you guys missed my previous videos, check it out because I vlogged from the day we arrived until the day we left. I'm probably gonna link it somewhere in the screen. But the campus was really beautiful. I haven't heard anything about Liberty itself until the people that recommended me Liberty University had talked to me about it, and it was completely different and didn't give me much about the student life or how big and grandiose the campus was, but I figured out that they would recommend something that was good, I guess. So the only time I would see Liberty University was through their slideshows on the website. So seeing it in person was shocking. So as I was coming from the airport or from downtown Lynchburg to where the campus was, me and my husband were shocked. They have a mountain view with a giant sign that says LU. They have like ski slope in the winter time, some students like skiing and stuff. Campus is big. What I really enjoyed about it too was it's really well maintained. They had this like library storage room. It's like an Amazon. I've worked at Amazon a couple years ago, and it's like huge like factory house. There's like a bunch of things that you can rent as a student. So like, for example, you're trying to watch a movie with your friends and you need to rent like projector. You can literally request it on their website, and then in 10 minutes it'll be ready for you to pick up, and then you have to just return it again. What else? I'm gonna tell you guys about the atmosphere on campus. So the tour started Welcome Student Center, then we just took a shuttle and then we went to the gym. But it's not a really big city. We live in one of the biggest cities in Massachusetts. And my husband is from Boston, so we know what big city looks like. It wasn't like a very small town per se because of the student atmosphere there, but from where we live, or Boston, it's very small comparing to that. I weren't sure how we would feel about a small city like that, but just seeing it was breathtaking, and I think it was just the Lord planning that. It was really refreshing too because campus was near freeways, but also it had like views in the background. We went up like the Divinity Tower. If you're looking to visit Liberty University, you should definitely go up the Divinity Tower all the way up. It's like 360 view of like whole campus and areas, but in the background you can literally see all the mountains all around. It's near Blue Ridge Mountain, that whole mountain line. So I don't know if I was looking at the mountain line, but might have been that. There were so many different like little on campus where I saw students studying, working. They really tried to make sure that the student is not only getting their education that they need to get, but also help the student find a space to work on schoolwork, homework, presentation. But also I saw so many students reading their Bible on campus. That was a shocker to me. So I went to a liberal arts school in Boston, and not once have I seen really people reading their Bible. I'm like really to recall, but comparing to Liberty University and the school that I went to, UMass Boston, I may have seen it like once, twice, but at Liberty I saw like most of the kids at that time were like doing devotion in the morning. So that could be something that you really are looking forward to, seeing people your age studying the Word of God. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So didn't get the chance to visit any of the classes, unfortunately, but we did get the chance to meet up with one professor. I'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. So I was able to meet with one graduate student in my program. She was in the psychology program. First of all, I haven't said anything about what program I'm going into, but doing general psychology. I'll focus on either social psychology or like statistics, which I really enjoyed in my undergraduates. So I think I'm probably going to be studying that. The student that I met was doing counseling. That's a different program, but she's still under the same department. She was pretty friendly. She answered the questions that I had to the best of her ability because she's in a different program, so she doesn't know exactly what goes into my program. Actually, my husband drove me to the welcome center, but I was really nervous going in because I sometimes can be very awkward and shy when it comes to like a situation. So I felt like at the beginning of the tour, or even before I started the tour, I had to constantly remind myself like, this is gonna be okay. It's just a tour. You're an adult. You're 20 something years old. There's nothing that's gonna be happening to you. You'll be fine. This is not 4th grade, you know? At the end of the tour, I was so happy I went, and I'm so excited to start my graduate school and see the shift between just a visitor to a student. The cafeteria had different food options. They had like Mexican, salad, Italian. They had 2 chefs were cooking their meals, and then like this could go in and pick both and then vote for who won. And when I went, the men and women's basketball teams qualified for the NAACP championship, I think. So they went and everyone was cheering for Liberty University while I was eating. And it was like shocking because everybody was like, whoa! And then we're like, wait, what's going on? So I really enjoyed that, to be honest. Now that I'm back in Massachusetts, it's kind of crazy to think about how soon I'll be starting graduate school in Virginia, because I have taken a break from school and didn't know that I was going into graduate school for psychology. And to see that it's happening right now, it's in front of my eyes, it's gonna start very soon, it's just really, really blessing to me. And I really thank God for the opportunity that He has given me, and I'm just really excited to see where the Lord is taking me in my career, in my studies, in all the things that He has planned for me. I really confirmed that I made the right choice because, one, they're a Christian school that offered the program that I'm looking into having a career in, into the student life that I saw personally while I was over there, really seemed to be something that I have been looking for. For all of my undergraduate studies, I've been a commuter, and it was really hard to make friends that way, but I think going there and living near campus, that's something I'm probably going to talk about a little bit later in the year. But I'm going to be so close to campus that I can definitely just walk to campus in like half an hour. And 3, knowing I'll be able to meet new people that are my age, that are married, that have the same path or studying path or career path or education path as me, really me to not feel like I'm alone or that there's no one in the same boat as me. So campus, the people, the professor that I met, just like the perfect fit for me, to be honest. It's a big step for us, but I'm feeling so excited about it. We're driving from Massachusetts to Lynchburg, which will be another video, and about our apartment, what we found. I'm just really excited to see where the Lord is bringing us and how He's going to provide for us throughout our stay there. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll to talk to you more about it. Do not forget to like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. I'll see you guys in my next video.